Philippines is now the top banana exporter in Asia and the second biggest in the world.
The Philippine banana industry is an industry where we have proven that the Philippines can be the best in the world. We have been recognized as one of the most efficient banana producing countries, offering the highest quality standard in terms of taste and aesthetic appearance.
These bananas thrive best in the southern island of Mindanao. Blessed with vast, rich land, even rainfall, abundant sunlight, excellent water, and gentle winds, Mindanao is most ideal for growing these delicious and nutritious breakfast staple. The golden banana, as we know today, begins its life here at the Tissue Culture Laboratory. Carefully selected planting materials are propagated under strictly hygienic lab conditions.
The reasons why we do tissue culture in our bananas is that first, we wanted to mass propagate our bananas. Second is that we wanted to produce uniform growth of our bananas. And the third one is that we wanted to produce disease-free planting materials.
Cutting-edge research has given the Cavendish variety that distinctive naturally Philippine taste. After about 6 months in the laboratory and 8 weeks in the nursery, the grown planting materials are ready to be planted in the field. Since a large part of Mindanao is waterlogged, the banana producers had to innovate and plant the seedlings on top of platform mounds. PBGEA member producers also strictly comply with biosecurity and phytosanitary requirements to control any infestation. They must go through designated footpaths and tire dips. While drones are being considered by some growers these days, aerial spraying remains an economically viable crop protection measure.
Aerial spray application of fungicides is important because it is the most efficient and effective method of controlling black sigatoka disease of bananas.
Agricultural aircraft used in aerial spraying are now equipped with global positioning system that allows safe, precise, and pinpoint aerial application of pest control solutions. PBGEA members assures its customers that the bananas they buy can be traced back to the farm where it came from.
Each country where we serve or we deliver our quality bananas has its own set of MRL, and that is very important to be understood by each and every exporter.
"10 to 12 weeks on the field after bagging, the matured bananas are harvested. These are cleaned and carefully inspected and selected, making sure that only the best Philippine Cavendish bananas get to the export market. These golden sweet produce are loaded onto climate-controlled shipping containers to their final destinations, to consumers all over the world who continue to enjoy that distinct sweet custardy taste of Philippine Cavendish. For every cloud is a silver lining. After a devastating fungus infestation brought to a halt the then thriving abaca industry in Mindanao in the late 1960s, these lands were instead planted with bananas. This ushered the dawn of the Cavendish export industry in the Philippines.
The learning process took long, and we had to learn from the expatriates that were sent to the Philippines. And it was a good 20 years before we really learned the ropes on how to grow quality bananas.
In 1976, the Filipino Banana Growers and Exporters Association, or PBGEA, was born after both local growers and multinationals realized they had to band together to develop the then fledgling industry. Although there are several groups within the banana sector, the PBGEA is seen as the principal and most prominent voice of the industry, counting most of its 24 members as the biggest shippers of Philippine Cavendish in major markets all over the world.
Through PBGEA, we exchange or we provide all sorts of information to the members, ranging from market opportunities, price trends, technical advances, researches, anything and everything that will bring benefit to the members of PBGEA.
One of the primordial objectives of the industry group is to develop cultural methods and new technologies to help stem the plague known as Fusarium, which unleashes the tropical race 4 strain of the Panama disease.
In PBGEA, share our results, particularly in our Panama disease studies, because we know that this is a common problem in the banana export industry.
PBGEA member companies have propagated Panama disease-tolerant Cavendish varieties. Unifruity has gained headway in reducing TR4 infestation with the use of chlorinated water for irrigation. This procedure has allowed the company to reverse what could have wiped out one of its farms in Bukidnon. These innovations on TR4 research are testament to the fact that the Philippines remains the world's second biggest banana exporter. PBGEA members have also helped diversify market offerings. TriStar offers premium-priced, less chemical bananas to buyers in Japan.
Our bananas are known as friendly bananas in Japan. Friendly because they are friendly to consumers as they eat bananas that are grown using unique farm practices wherein we guarantee that no synthetic chemicals come in contact with the fruit.
PBGEA is also at the forefront in the push to develop other areas in the Philippines that can grow Cavendish. Delinanas, a subsidiary of Del Monte, operates a plantation and packing facility in Datu Abdullah Sanki, inside what used to be a conflict area in the province of Maguindanao.
Trust building in this area is the most important. If you have a base of trust with the Muslim community, we can have good results. We need to build trust with the leaders that we have, commanders, community leaders, LGUs, and to get the trust of our workers. This is basic to do any development of any company here.
Unifruity is also putting up a 1,000-hectare banana plantation in Lamitan City, Basilan, a component province of the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region of Muslim Mindanao. The importance of Cavendish exports to the Philippines and its economy cannot be ignored.
Banana is now the #1 and most important agricultural export product of the Philippines.
The banana growers in the Philippines also strictly observe the voluntary code of good practices on decent work in the banana industry.
The Philippine Banana Growers and Exporters Association is supportive of the campaign of the government to regularize workers in necessary and indispensable operations in the farm.
The companies have also taken steps to help its agrarian reform beneficiaries improve their conditions.
The Agrarian Reform Program has changed the landscape of banana farming in the Philippines. But our strong partnership with the Agrarian Reform beneficiaries has made this transition under leaseback arrangement seamless.
In addition to donating home lots to the agrarian reform beneficiaries in their areas, the companies are also paying annual lease or rental charges for the use of land to grow bananas as well as other benefits. The PBGEA sees opportunities for industry players and a role in improving the condition of not only its workers and the companies, but the nation as a whole.
The fact that the industry's production takes place in a region with a long history of conflict and is home to the country's poorest provinces, this underscores the importance of the banana industry in nation building and forging peace through economic development, which is inclusive and sustainable.
More than 3 million individuals are dependent on the banana export industry for their basic needs and self-esteem. It is small wonder that communities thrive where the plantations and packing facilities operate. For the PBGEA, corporate social responsibility is all about empowering people and transforming communities to improve their lives.
BIF is the social arm of the Filipino Banana Growers and Exporters Association. 40% of contributions of PBGEA members goes to the Banana Export Industry Foundation.
Di mo man at takang ko di mismo kanon dito 56 nga gipatawagan ko no para gondini ka sakingan di natabangan ko'y tas sakingan, bisag wara sa akin kay, pero nikitabang, nalipay kay Ruo.
Education is one of the best ways to empower people.
I am very thankful for this opportunity because with these scholarships, I was able to obtain my studies, funded my education, and even had the chance to pursue my master's, and in the future probably worked on my PhD.
The sight of children attending school is a welcome respite to the community so used to seeing clashes between government troops and insurgents.
Dudalan kafti, sandi mo ang mabulifo, manfno. Sinto imago di panhula.
Manando na mele bagad mawatala de man kon dege.
The industry also focuses on heritage preservation of its tribal communities and respect the cultural and religious traditions and practices of workers in their areas. Caring for the environment is foremost to the hearts and minds of the banana companies. Iho Plantation's ecotourism facility allows visitors to experience the rich natural diversity of its wildlife reserve in Tagum, Davao del Norte, located just beside its banana farms. In Tadeco, the installation of water treatment facilities for its packing houses saw a huge decrease in water usage from 1,000 liters per box to only 20 liters. Sustainable income through livelihood projects have also been promoted by providing necessary knowledge and skills. Dole Philippines, through its Kasilak Foundation, trained the women in the community to weave discarded plastic strips that are upcycled into shopping bags and mats.
The Philippine banana industry is recognized to have a significant economic impact in the provinces where it operates in. It has a high multiplier effect, both upstream and downstream, in terms of providing business opportunities and increasing the economic activity in the rural areas.
Sumifru has forged improved relations with local governments in its areas of operation. At PBGEA, everybody, including the companies, workers, agrarian reform beneficiaries, the communities, the national economy, and even the environment, is allowed a share in the banana gold.